Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mishawaka International Airport. We are so excited that you have chosen to fly with Bethel Airlines today, and on behalf of the airline, we would love to provide instruction to anyone who is unfamiliar with airport travel. Our desire is to help you avoid common problems and enable you to have a smooth trip. My name is Alexis Vega, and I will be your flight hostess today. Please sit back, buckle your seatbelts, and enjoy yourselves as we walk you through how to navigate airport security. Also, just a small disclaimer, this is not a COVID version of the walkthrough.
I'm Angela Wojnarowski. I'll be doing the first time passenger, and I'll be simulating going to Tokyo, Japan.
My name is Liana, and I'm actually going to be the security guard on duty today.
Dakota, I'm the radio operator. I tell when the flights are getting ready to depart, as well as when they're boarding. This is an important part of flying because it lets the passengers know when to get to the gate they need to get to, as well as how much time they have until it's going to leave or board.
Alright, so before you even go through the security system, you have to present them with a passport and your ID in order to go ahead and go through this process.
Hello, ma'am. Do you have your passport and ID with you today? Perfect. Let me see those. And can you confirm your date of birth for me, please?
January 3rd, 2002.
Perfect. You have a good day, ma'am.
Usually some people, first-time flyers, are usually scared going through the security line.
You can go ahead and step forward, please. Put your backpack forward.
So one of the things that you need to make sure is that all liquids are 3.4 ounces or smaller, and they need to be stored in a quart-sized bag. You'll also need to stick backpack, shoes, outer jacket, anything in the bin so that it can go through security, and the metal detectors.
American Airlines Flight 211, leaving to Seattle, is departing in 15 minutes at Gate C.
Alright, it looks like we have something in here.
So you're not allowed to take
I have to confiscate this for you, but you can get it.
any sharp objects, weapons, alcohol, anything like that. So she found something. Now she's going to be going through the metal detector. Beep, beep, beep.
It looks like you might have forgotten something, and check your pockets, see if you have any belts or... Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to put that in the bin. Thank you. And then go ahead and walk this way with me, please. And then you can collect your items. Here's that. Thank you.
All right, and then she will make sure that she finds her
Flight numbers and
flight numbers and
time.
everything, and she'll go. And then
Alright, so this is the departures. Here is where you can kind of check the time that your flight leaves, and sorry. And you also want to be sure that you're there early, just so that you can make sure you find your seat and you go through and put the proper luggage up. That way there's no hold up and you don't miss your flight.
So we wanted to explain a little bit about just navigating through. You'll see on your handout this is what we have, but we just wanted to walk you through it a little bit. So the first thing is you want to make sure to read through the guidelines and the packing rules. You can go onto the TSA website and just make sure that you have everything that needs to be ready to go, and so you won't have any problems like, oh, I forgot to take my shampoo out of my bag or something like that. And then the second thing is to come prepared. So as we said, quart-sized bag and then 3.4 ounces or smaller liquid. The third thing is to have your photo ID and boarding pass ready.
Flight 342 to Sacramento will be boarding in approximately 30 minutes at Gate F.
You want to make sure that it's not expired or anything, that you have everything that you need to, and you'll want to like print your boarding pass or have it ready on your phone. The fourth thing is to pay close attention to all overhead announcements. As you can see, he's like telling you when flights are and what gates, so you want to make sure to pay attention to that and not just focus on one thing. and miss your flight or something. The fifth thing is to make sure that you put your boarding pass, ID, money, and any electronics away. This can just make sure that you're organized and know where everything is, but also to avoid theft, because some airports around the world, that is a problem.
Sorry. Sorry about that, we have some technical difficulties here. All right, so for number 6, you want to remove necessary items from your carry-on. So again, you don't want to have shampoo, bottle, hand sanitizer, or in our case, scissors in your bag, and then have to get those confiscated because you won't get those bags, so you just wait to
Central Airlines Flight
Number
567
7.
leaving to Japan is departing 5
You
minutes.
wanna wear
at 8:08.
You want to wear easily removable shoes. Normally when you go through the metal detectors, they will require you to take off your shoes, and this is when a lot of people start to really feel the pressure of having to hurry up and get through. So if you're sitting there trying to take off your shoes, it's just going to be a big task, and putting them back on, and people are rushing you. And then number 8. So remove excess clothes and accessories. Of course, going through a metal detector, if you have metal earrings or anything along those lines on, then you want to take those off, just because you don't want to have that set off and then have to go through any extra security systems. And then clothing would just be like if you have a coat or a big jacket or something, nobody knows what you have underneath there. So just taking that off just to give them a sense of comfort will also be good. And then number 9, stay calm before the flight. You don't want to raise your anxiety levels by getting all worked up. It's not the end of the world. So just kind of going through it, taking a deep breath and relaxing before you actually go through. And then
Airlines Flight 126 to Dallas will be boarding in 15 minutes at gate E.
Don't be afraid of security guards. So the security guards are here to help you. That's why they're in place. If you do feel yourself coming up with an anxiety attack or getting really nervous, I would just say go talk to the security guards, let them know what's going on. Maybe they can walk you through, if they have another security guard on duty, to help calm your nerves and do that one-on-one with you.
Yep, and kind of going off that, the security is here to help you. So before 9/11, we didn't have airport security or all this stuff, but as of November 19th, 2001, the Transportation Security Administration, TSA, has been established to ensure safety and avoid future possible terrorist attacks. So ladies and gentlemen, our desire is that this short demonstration has helped to inform you and ease some of the stress of flying. We at Bethel Airlines wish you a very safe rest of your journey, and we hope to fly with you again soon. Have a good day.